Business process reengineering, or BPR, is the redesigning of the process of an organization to achieve new set goals with the most efficiency, and often requires all current processes to be scratched. The process usually focuses on making the organization a cross-functional team, which is basically a group of people with different expertise that are all aiming for the same goal, and also really focuses on upping the technology so the team can benefit from all the data they are getting. BPR can be broken down into about 5 steps, which is define objectives and framework, identify customer needs, study existing processes, formulate a redesign plan, and implement the redesign plan. So basically the first step is define objectives and framework. So that's basically setting the goals they want to achieve and why they are redesigning or re-engineering their processes. The next step is identify customers' needs, which is also a really big calculation as to what their new goals are going to be. If there is an issue on the customer part, they obviously want to re-engineer their processes to keep that from happening again. The next step is studying their existing process. So like I had said, BPR often requires that the company scratch all current processes. So when they're studying their existing plan, after setting their goals, they know whether they have to scratch everything, if there are certain things they can keep around to maintain their goals, or if there's minor fixes to the processes they already have that will help them reach those goals. And this kind of flows into the next step, which is formulating the redesign plan. So this is basically taking in what the people have to do, what the technology has to change into for them to reach these goals. And the next step is implementing the redesign plan and seeing whether or not their steps they had taken to build this process actually are going to get them to those goals, and if this legitimate re-engineering is actually helpful for them. An example of BPR in the real world is US Sprint, one of the largest telecommunication companies, create an application to process invoices, or a system to process invoices, which had agents review customer accounts biannually and call them to make sure that the plans they had were best fit for those customers and that the customer were getting as much as they could from their plans while still saving money. And this heavily helped them with customer dropout rates. And that's a very good example of business process re-engineering working out well.